She came to this country alone, looking for her place in this world. One day she saw him across the room and their eyes locked. And without a word spoken, he came to her and kissed her. This began their sweet and then complicated relationship. She was looking for a lavish, loving life, and he was looking for something, well, different. She became pregnant, and he became nonchalant, supporting whatever decision she made. Her choice, her body. Her whirlwind romance fading to silence, and her dreams a reality of choice. She felt alone again. Her search for that lavish love, now tarnished, brought her to the path called choice and eventually led her to the doorstep of compassion and of support. A door that she opened and stepped through, and although her choice began with a thought to deny and dissolve, there was a voice from long ago, and she asked the question, what if? What if God is telling me something? See, long ago she had longed for a child. Her choice then became a love so different, so new, and so big it could only come from above to within. A love worth fighting for.
It was just me and my husband before I got pregnant, and then surprise, we're having a baby. I came to First Coast just because I needed some direction.
Right as we moved to Florida, I found out I was pregnant a month later.
What was going on in my life when I got pregnant with my baby was, what am I going to do, right?
When I started my pregnancy, the first thing I was scary because here no is my country, but I have a lot of friends that recommend me about First Coast Woman Center.
I was a young entrepreneur running my own business, almost married to the love of my life, living pretty good, owning my own home, everything was going great.
I was 80% not going the parenting route and 20% thinking of going the parenting route. We were just completely taken by surprise by the pregnancy, and we're not in the financial situation we ever wanted to be in to bring a child into this world.
Our plan was to go to college and work, and both of us finish out our degrees. I was very scared. Even at 28, I felt like I was a teenager.
I was pregnant previously before, but I didn't keep it. And I found First Coast by seeing a pregnancy sign.
We made the decision when we got married that we were going to try for a baby. Didn't expect it to be so quick, and it was very quick. And unfortunately, I had some issues with my medical insurance at the time. So I wasn't able to see an OB real quick. That is what led me to First Coast.
Going to First Coast really helped us out. They did help me take classes and learn how to be a mom, because for most of my life, I've just been the really cool auntie.
When I walked in, all of the women were welcoming, and they were just like, oh my God, we're so happy you're here. And I'm kind of like tearing up too, because I didn't know what I was going to do.
When I first got my results from the pregnancy test, Susan was there, and there wasn't anything specific that she said or did, but I think that is actually the key. I just left feeling knowledgeable. I walked in feeling lost, but I left feeling like, okay, I know what's out there.
When I know to Joanne, I feel so happy because she's a really good woman. She's sweet. She all the time give me like a support. She prayed a lot of time for my family. She was so special with my baby, with my another daughter.
We confirmed our pregnancy with Kathy. After talking about the options, we decided to set an ultrasound date.
The way I was treated, how everybody just kind of like came to me and like gave me my own space at the same time, was really nice. And it was really beautiful that everyone was so welcoming of my husband as well, to see him coming with me to that first appointment.
With the women and the connections that I've made with First Coast, it's almost like I do know that no matter what, I will always have somebody to talk to. If it gets a little weary, or if just me handling motherhood, singleness on my own, I can have somebody that I can call.
The real turning point for me was when I went in for my first ultrasound. On the way out, they handed me a Christmas stocking, and I didn't open it, but when I got home, I opened up a card, and inside the card was $60. And I just remember feeling like such a coincidence, because that's the exact amount of money I needed to go to my first OBGYN appointment. And it just definitely felt like a sign from God that I can do this, and I would have someone in my corner every step of the way.
I don't know if I would have kept my pregnancy because I was very on the fence about it. When I saw my little bean jumping, moving around just a little bit in there, I decided, I really wanted to keep this baby.
Through First Coast, I found a lot of support in the staff and the women there. I've always felt like I've had full space to be myself, ask my questions, and I never felt pressured to think or feel one way or another.
It's really important because you can feel that the second home, you can feel that they can be your friend, your family.
We found out that not only did we have one baby, but two babies. And my twins have been one of the biggest blessings of my life so far.
What I hope for as a mom is that I can offer my daughter the same type of support that I felt at First Coast through the women that have guided me.
God is the only person that can give life, so I chose to keep life, and Atlee is on the way.
Our daughter, she brings in the happiness, and she screams like a pterodactyl and laughs all day, so I wouldn't change anything in the world.
When you find out days like today that yes, they have gone on to support groups and church services, and that they've actually felt supported by First Coast Women's Services, and that we were able to plant seeds that you don't even know.
Right. You meet with them, and you hope, you pray when you see them, silent prayers of, Lord, help me connect with them. Right. I want this to work. I know I've got great resources. And sometimes while you're talking, you're thinking, I don't really know you.
It's really overwhelming to think that the Lord could take such a broken thing in a life and make it so beautiful and be a part of that.
It's a gift to us.
It is.
What's better than that?
Yeah, what is better?
What is better than that?
Better than that. To be a part of that.